I'm explaining how to do the Pear Deck activity for this week's 4th grade and 5th grade lesson. If you had me on Tuesday this week, we didn't have a Pear Deck activity yet. I had a different activity and it wasn't very successful. So I'm going to show you a different one. This is an actual Pear Deck activity. The other one was not Pear Deck. So the first slide in the Pear Deck activity has this cheat sheet here, just to remind us what the notes are, what they're called, and what their value is. So we've got a half note with 2 beats. We've got a quarter note with 1 beat, an eighth note with 1/2 beat. And those are the note values we're dealing with in this. We're not dealing with whole notes because it's just really, really easy. You put a whole note in the measure all by itself and it's complete. So the second slide all the way through to the last slide are going to be the same question. Which note can we add to make this measure have 4 beats? And I've got a half note and a quarter note here in this measure already. This is a percussion staff, so it only has 1 line. And the reason why I'm doing a percussion staff is just simplicity. I don't want us to get confused by the extra lines because we're just doing rhythms, we're not doing pitches. So you'll have a red dot that you're going to drag around, and to answer the question, which note can we add to make this measure have 4 beats? You're going to drag that note to one of these 3 boxes. So we've got a half note box here, a quarter note box, and an eighth note box. So you put it into one of these boxes to give your answer. So here I've got a half note and a quarter note, and then that's it. Do we have enough beats in here already? Well, a half note is 2 beats, the quarter note is 1 beat, so 2 plus 1 is 3. So we're still short by 1 beat. So we need to add 1 more beat to this to give it 4 beats. And the quarter note would be perfect. We could complete this measure by adding 2 eighth notes, but we're only adding 1 note. So the question is, what 1 note can we add to make this measure have 4 beats? So I put my red dot on the quarter note because the quarter note is the note I would add to this measure to complete it. And we would have half note, quarter note, half note, ta, ta, like that. So I'm going to put that back there. Go to the next slide. There's a couple quarter notes, so we just do the calculation again. So we've got quarter note, 1 beat, so that's 2 total. So we need to add how many more beats to make it 4? 4 minus 2 is 2, so we need to add 2 more beats. So we put it in the half note box. Oops. And here's another one. Here's slide number 4. Quarter note, 3 eighth notes. We have 1 beat, 2 beats. These eighth notes are each half a beat. So these 2 make our 3rd beat, and this one is the first half of the 4th beat. So we have 1, 2, 3 and a half. We have 3.5 beats. So we're only half a beat shy of 4. And we don't want to overshoot it because you could put a quarter note in there, but then we'd have 4.5 beats. That's too many. We only need 4. So the eighth note is going to be the perfect one because we just need to add half a beat more. So then we'd have ta, ta, t, 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 t. So that's how that goes. So I hope this explains it for you. If you have any questions, let me know. But hopefully this explains everything for you. Thank you for watching.